you. Can I make a recruitment chatbot on Facebook Messenger, and is it worth it?
Yeah, I really like that question, and I sneakily just before the start of the webinar, I sneakily went and checked who sent that question so that I could check what company it was, and interestingly enough, it's a fairly smallish company, but one that's very active on Facebook, so it makes a lot of sense. So from a technical point of view, Facebook Messenger is a perfect platform for chatbots in general. So the answer for that from that point of view is a resounding yes. Of course we can. The more interesting question is obviously, is it worth it? So I'd say it depends a lot on the brand, on your brand, and that's why I went back to check who it was who sent this question. But it basically comes back to a branding aspect. So if your brand is very, very active on Facebook, and you feel like the audience you'd like to reach, so the candidates you'd like to reach are also very active on Facebook, then it might be worth setting up a couple of triggers on Facebook Messenger. What I would say is from our research, most consumers would expect that Facebook Messenger to be a way to reach customer service or the brand in general. So most of them would not expect to talk to a recruitment chatbots through Facebook Messenger. So if you don't announce that very specifically to people who use it, they might be caught off guard a little bit and wondering why all of a sudden this Facebook chatbot is trying to recruit them into the company. So having said that, if your brand is very active on Facebook, I would say it's potentially interesting to put a couple of triggers, just so that if someone talks to your Facebook Messenger, to your brand's Messenger, and they say, "Hi, do you have any jobs available?" The chatbot that you have there sort of triggers the interaction. Actually, I'm not. That would say, actually, I'm not here to really take applications, but you can go and talk to our chatbot on our website, for instance, and send them to another place. Some companies also use a different Facebook page, so that's quite an interesting approach to it as well. So they would use company name /recruitment or company name /job or something like that, and allow applicants to apply through that. So yeah, there's definitely some things that can be done. It's more about whether your audience will expect it or not.
Yeah, no, I'd probably continue from there as well. This is quite a large topic area when it comes to early stage conversations with customers. And it's about what's the most convenient channel for people. And this reflects back to that kind of modern day society of being able to message on kind of the channel of choice that you're on. But when we roll out these chatbot solutions from a technical perspective, to make them the most successful ones are a chatbot that's super targeted. It knows its intent. It knows what its user is expecting from it. So if you are going to roll out a recruitment chatbot, do exactly what Alex just said there. It should be on your recruitment page. There should be no confusion. There shouldn't be any risk that an end user is going to arrive on the chatbot wanting to talk about maybe a product that you sell, and you ultimately end up trying to recruit them. It's a bit like when we're doing HR builds. So we're really, really quite strong within the HR sector when it comes to building internal solutions. And one of the things that we pre-qualify in there is, okay, like, what's your internal communication method? Do you use Slack? Do you use Skype for Business? Do you have internal WhatsApp channels? Whatever it may be, we want to position the chat in the most optimal place where the user is going to have a conversation with. So it's a very business relevant question. So if that company, like Alex said, he did his research before, they're really, really strong on Facebook, they know that they get a lot of exposure, a lot of conversation, a lot of traffic through there, then yeah, it might be really effective.